Hello, fellow Gambians. This is a message that I want to put across to people in Gambia. I am an immigrant living in China, fooled by visa dealers to come over to Gambia. I left my job, everything. Thank God that I was earning a little bit, or what, to come over to China in looking for something better for the future of my family. When I first arrived at the airport, I was given a number. I called him. He asked me to pick a taxi. Upon arrival, thank God I was very fortunate to meet the boy who took me to a very good place. For me, I was already in heaven. When I reached the house, pushed the door, and everybody welcomed me, I was amazed just to see more than 10 people sitting amazingly with very surprising faces. And what happened is, the very first day when we arrived, me with a colleague, we were called in a corner in the room to tell us the conditions in that house. We were told or asked to give 50 RMB per night. At that same moment, I was able to give 350 RMB out of the little pocket money I came with, because the information from Gambia was not true. It was all false. I was told that if I come to China, work is available. I will just find myself in a very comfortable situation. And to enter Hong Kong, as they said to me, it was just like somebody walking in and coming out. There are immigrations everywhere. They don't even allow people to go in. So I have to come back to China. What I just want to say is that you over there, Gambia, don't be fooled. Don't allow visa dealers to fool you. And especially parents, do not frustrate of wealth so much up to the next end of pushing your children to come over to China. China is not the very good destination. China is a business center. People come here to buy and go. If the conditions in China is like, if you overstay, it's moreover like a drug case. The penalties upon overstaying are very heavy, up to an extent that so many Gambians, so many Africans are here who even want to go home, but they cannot pay they cannot pay their penalties. Some of our boys have been even arrested and they are in the jail. Some even lost their passport because the passport has been taken by the police, and they have to pay a penalty. If you overstay, for that matter, you have to pay a penalty, and you have to pay a penalty too at the agency to get your ticket back. But the very serious matter here is visa dealers back home will help you, give you visa, and push you to trouble. And then when you leave after departure, they go back to the agency, to a travel agency, to withdraw your return ticket. That is the most serious case. There are people who wanted to go home, but they don't have their return ticket. The return ticket have been cancelled, especially those who buy e-tickets from the internet. It is always amazing. Let people don't involve in this. My case here is, I'm here with my younger brothers. The conditions that I met them is not nice at all. The people crying day in, day out, say how best, what solution can they do to get themselves out of this trouble. We want to go home, but we cannot go home. The conditions are too hard on us. Sleeping, you have to pay 50 RMB every night, have to contribute 10, 20 RMB every day for food, otherwise the landlord will kick you out of this house and you will be a homeless out in the street. And when the police get hold of you, you are in the very most serious problem. My message to the Gambian people is that be content to what you have there. And don't even try to come to Asia, because the way to Hong Kong, the people are pushing themselves, is no more happening. Be very content. Don't let any visa dealer tell you anything matters concerned about coming to China. China is not the destination. It is not, it's really not the destination to find greener pastures. Thank you, my fellow Gambians.
Thank you.